What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Peak to Middle School. My name is Narwhal. I'm here with my best friend, Kyle.
Hi.
My nails are painted black today.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to address it right now so we don't get any comments, but it's my new Metro look.
You've gone goth.
No, it's Metro, Kyle.
What's
Those
Metro
are different.
mean? What's metrosexual?
I
heard that.
don't know that at all.
Okay.
But I do know, I don't even know if Metro is the correct term. I know Metro is a style. A way certain people dress is called Metro.
So metro, I'm thinking like city. So you're like a city boy.
Maybe, but like I think our buddy Dane, I think like with like the rings and like
That's metro.
like the shirts that like are maybe torn but also fashionable, not like the torn like construction worker torn.
Okay.
You know, I don't know if that's Metro. I don't know, but I think
I don't know.
this is the start of something.
Who decides fashion?
Rich people.
That's stupid.
Rich people can do anything and it's cool.
That's
Yeezys,
sadly that's true.
Yeezys aren't cool. They're
No,
cool
they
because Kanye made them.
Yeah, pretty
You know?
much.
Did
Which
you
is
see
I'm
it?
glad that he's doing the Gap thing because it's affordable now.
Yeah. Did you see his new sandal things?
No.
Bro.
Are they really bad?
They look like fish. They look like when you know when you get served like cod and it's like white meat.
I mean, I don't get served cod
But
because
do
fish
you know
is gross.
what? Do you know what it looks like, sort of?
Sure. Yeah.
And like fish, it kind of comes off in these like chunks.
yeah.
Like when you put your fork, there's like
He's got
slivers,
chunky
sort of.
shoes. Chunky
It
sandals.
looks like these slivers of fish that you're walking on.
Ew.
I wish I could find them, but I really don't even know how to.
I don't even really want to see them. I just
I'm gonna type in Kanye fish shoe.
I feel like there comes a point where you just kind of start coming up with the most like bizarre things and then saying this is fashion, and because you're Kanye, it's just suddenly cool. Which is
Yeah.
exactly why designer clothes are dumb, because it's someone saying that it's cool. It's
Yeah.
not that cool.
Do you?
This is cool. This black shirt that I've worn like 1,000 times. This is cool.
No, you're like there's
An icon?
CEOs
Yes.
in Silicon Valley who are known for wearing just a white shirt every single day.
That's me.
That's what they're known for because they have to make one less decision every morning.
Beautiful.
Have you heard about that? How you have like your brain has a certain bandwidth of a certain number of decisions it can make every day, to the point where like there's only a limited number of good decisions
I can't make
you
too
can
many
make.
decisions. You're right. You're right.
So-
That is very true. I've
So
learned
maybe some people have more than others. Maybe you're on like the bottom of the barrel with like 4.
that. Yeah, I can make like 6 solid decisions a day. The
Kyle-
rest of it's just up to the universe.
Kyle can be like, put on a shirt, brush your teeth.
Not even put on a shirt, dude. Because lately it takes me like a few hours before a shirt even gets on my body. I'm kind of just walking around, shirtless or whatever, and like editing or like whatever.
You don't
eating
wear
breakfast.
shirts just like when you just go around your house.
Like I usually do, but lately I just kind of wake up and I'm like, I don't really feel like wearing a shirt yet, and then I just like make my food, and
Okay.
once I shower, then the shirt comes on. But if
Isn't
I have
it-
nothing to do, why am I gonna wear a shirt? Because I'm just gonna sweat through it at some point.
I'm the opposite. My body, like I sweat more if there's no material on it. If it's just skin on skin, I sweat more.
Interesting.
For example, if I wear socks in bed, they'll sweat less than if I don't wear socks.
do you actually wear socks in bed?
Sometimes. Depends on the time of year and how sweaty I'm feeling.
What do you mean how sweaty you're feeling? Like
There's certain
in the summer you would wear socks?
sometimes,
Bro.
dude, that's what I'm saying. I'm opposite. And if I'm editing at my house, I will sweat 3 times more if I'm not wearing a shirt than if I am, because the skin on skin gets like juicy, sort of.
Well, I'll typically not wear a shirt before I shower or right before I go to bed, because before I shower, if I sweat, I sweat. It's just like, it's a big, slobber fest.
Yeah.
Whatever. And then when I'm going to bed, I don't wear a shirt anyways.
Yeah.
So then I just take it off.
Dude, I can't. There's people that sleep with shirts or like hoodies and stuff.
Yeah, do girls sleep with like fucking sweats and sweatshirts
Yo,
in the summer?
what is
and they're
up with
cold.
that?
I don't get that. And they're like fuzzy socks.
Well, my sister does that, but she's like gets really hot and she complains like, "Oh, I'm overheating." I'm like, "Take off the bandana, the hoodie, the
You're wearing a parka.
yeah."
God. I don't know.
Why
I
do
can't
they
even wear
do that?
pajamas. Because when you lay with long pants in bed, they roll up. And then you got to roll them down.
You don't have no. See, I'm a pajama expert
Well, you
here.
got tight pajamas?
No, you got to learn to just accept the fact that they've rolled up
I hate it.
and
I
you
can't.
leave it.
No. And then I get wrinkles on my skin. I wake up and I look like I've just been like slashed everywhere because I got wrinkles all over
That's
my legs.
true. I get a lot of wrinkles on my skin.
You're like a wrinkly waker-upper.
Yo, you ever like have those nights where you wake up in the morning and you just know that like you can tell by how you feel that you moved around the whole night and that like your hair's all fucked up, but not just that, you can like feel it in your body. Like you're kind of aching and you look in the mirror and there's just like lines everywhere.
Yeah.
And your hair's messed up.
Like,
and
what
like,
did I do last night?
Yeah, like the one side of your face is more red than the other.
That's when I feel like, that's when I know I slept real hard. And like I wake up and I don't know where I am. I forget that I even was asleep.
Yeah.
I wake up and I'm like, and I look at myself on the phone and I'm like, I look like a war zone. My body is a battlefield. There it is. There's the first one.
I got it, John. Yo, note to self: when you're editing this, cut that part out. Speaking of everyone who's listening, you guys, anytime you hear a voice crack from Kyle, screenshot it or write it down or send it to me somehow so I can mark it. Tell me what episode it's in and what time it's at, because we're making a compilation of all of Kyle's voice cracks.
How long is this compilation going to be?
Right now, it's like 2 minutes.
Fuck. And it's all like quick words.
Well, no, there's like sometimes
Leading up to
you'll give your thoughts on your voice crack. You'll say, "Oh, that one was really bad because that was 3 words in a row."
Mm-hmm.
It's a funny compilation. I think it'll be great content.
There's one in the last episode, the one that just came out that I'm gonna export when I get home because I forgot to do it earlier.
Yep.
I don't know. What can I do here to figure it out?
It's good content. I'm glad that you voice crack. It
I
helps
know.
the show.
But can I fix it for myself?
No, you don't want to because it wouldn't give us content.
Okay. But what if I just couldn't speak normally and like I voice cracked every sentence? That wouldn't be good for podcasting.
No, it wouldn't, but it would be pretty funny. The kid who just can't stop.
Okay. Guys, start sending me when John has fucking shit in his throat and he starts talking and he's like, actually.
Okay, but I don't do that as much as you do.
No, it's not as much. But there's like once every couple episodes, John sounds like a frog.
Yeah. Yo, wait, going back to like shirts.
Okay.
Isn't it weird that women can't just go shirtless outside, but men can?
Yeah, for the nipple.
Yeah, like if a guy's out there shirtless, it's totally normal and their nipple is exposed. And if a woman goes out there and she's naked and her nipple's exposed, the only difference is that one of them sticks out further than the other. You know?
Yeah. I mean,
like it's literally that's it.
I think it's illegal for women to be topless, right? I mean, I think guys technically can't be like, let's say like at a beach, a guy can be topless, but like walking down the street, like if you're going down like in Seattle, just walking down the street, I think you need to have a shirt on. You can't just walk down the street.
There's people that go on runs without, like if it's summer and you're on a jog.
Yeah, I feel like in the neighborhood,
it's like all the
probably
time.
not the same
like
thing. But I'm thinking like I guess I don't know why you'd be shirtless in downtown
I
Seattle.
mean, yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe like technically by the law they could give you a ticket for that, but like
yeah,
I don't see that happening. But if a woman's just walking around tits out,
yeah,
it's not gonna it's gonna get shut down pretty quick.
I'm with free the nipple. Like not just because like I want to see boobs or something, but like. It makes sense. Like, why do they have to cover it up? That's not fair.
Now, but where do we draw the line? If we go to free the nipple, do we go to free the nutsack and free the penis?
I don't think we're ready for that. I've been to nude beaches
really?
Yeah.
Why'd I never know this?
In Europe, and it's not that cool. It's not the people you want to see. Trust me. That's what I came to the conclusion.
But did you engage? Were you naked?
No.
Come on,
it's not,
you pussy.
Okay, nude beaches aren't. I'm with my family.
You
like,
guys
all right,
bonding.
Mom, take my pants off.
Yeah.
No. No. Honestly, most of the people at the beach had like swimsuits on, but it's just a couple people here and there that
it's just an option if you want it.
Yeah, and I don't want to be mean, but it's usually the older, unattractive people.
Yeah.
So it's like I'll look and I'll be like,
you wins.
Yeah. But hey, free the nipple.
Yeah, so how did we... Oh, I wanted to show you the Kanye shoes. I found them.
Okay.
So they're on the right. So they are somehow shoes. Where do
you put your foot in?
That's the thing. I don't know where you wear them at. What part of it is actually
that is
wearable.
Disgusting. That is disgusting.
Doesn't it look like fish? Like cooked fish?
It does look like a fish. It looks like... Let me see it.
It looks like it's
looks
just
like
hard rubber.
A weird sex toy.
Yeah.
Like that looks more like, if you showed me that and said, what are those? I would guess sex toy way before I guess shoes.
Yeah, yeah. What about these ones?
Oh my! This looks like a bionicle mixed. It looks like a bionicle mixed with a croc.
Yes, dude, that's actually exactly what it is. That's amazing. Do you think that someone would be more attractive
In those, no.
No. Okay, so let's say you're gonna go out on like a special occasion and you have to like dress as nice as you can. You have to look as most attractive as you can.
Football pants and a black shirt.
Or your Vladimir Radmanovich jersey.
Okay, yeah. So my youth medium Vladimir Radmanovich jersey and football pants. Yes. Okay, perfect.
So if you need to go out and you need to look the most attractive you can, it doesn't have to be like necessarily formal like a tux, but you're just trying to look really hot.
Okay.
Would it look better if you had a budget and you could go out and dress yourself? So let's say you can buy whatever you want, but you're the one picking your outfit.
All right.
Okay, so you can go out, you can go shopping, you pick your own outfit. Or would you be more attractive if you let someone else who like you trust, you think they have good fashion, and you let them dress you? What would, to like a girl, let's say, or an objective third party, do you think that it's more about like, is it a skill set, or do you think it's more of what you fit and what like fits your personality and your persona and your vibe?
Yeah, I don't think I have that skill set of dressing myself, because I dress myself like, an 8-year-old would. But, I don't know. Part of who I am is what I wear.
Yeah.
And if I was just wearing a style that's not really me, like there could be an outfit that I would walk in and you would look at me and be like, you're trying real hard.
Well, but I think it's also different because, like, I don't usually see you in environments where you're trying to look nice. Like, neither of us see each other in environments where we're trying to look nice.
Well, you painted your nails for me.
Well, yeah, that's true. But, like, I would assume when you go on a date, you look different than you do right now.
What do you mean? I show up in shorts and a black shirt. No, yeah. I would wear, like, jeans or something. Or when was the last time you saw me in jeans?
Dude, it's
been a while.
Probably over a year.
No, I wore jeans to work back in the day.
Okay.
But that was probably over a year ago, because that was not in the summer.
But like, I would actually agree. So, well, I guess I don't even know if you answered that question, but do you think that you would look better if you picked, like, do you think you could, if you had the money and a time set aside, could you go find an outfit that you could rock that you liked that also looked really damn good?
Definitely.
Okay.
But I don't have the desire. Well, I mean, I have the desire. I just don't really care that much. And
so it sounds like you don't have the desire.
No, I have it. Like, I want some nicer clothes, but I just don't know what I want, or I also don't want to spend the money on it,
or the time.
I don't want to spend the time looking for it.
Okay.
Like, if something were just given to me, and they said this would look good on you, I would just say yes. Okay. Like that's like a perk of like when I have a girlfriend, is I say like, tell me what looks good on me, and then I'll buy it. And then there you go.
I don't know. I asked someone.
I still don't think I answered the question.
Yeah, not really. But I asked someone this the other day.
I think I would look better.
And basically, the point was they thought that your style as a person is not necessarily just about the clothes themselves, but about like, your vibe and what you want to like give off to the world. Mm-hmm. And so that's going to be represented in your clothing. So it's probably always going to be better if like I pick things that look unique, because maybe I might look fine in this other thing, but if I did it, I would have had like a Bob the Builder shirt on underneath this fancy jacket. And it's like, it adds a little quirk, like, oh my God, he's a grown man who likes Bob the Builder.
Yeah. So like my style is very laid back. I'm a laid back person. I'm not a sweater vest guy. So like you will never find me in a sweater vest.
Damn, so you must have hated when you used to have to wear ties for like basketball games.
Yeah, I hated that.
I kind of liked it. Didn't you have a sense of like, I felt hot
cool
today? Or like,
I didn't think I was hot, but I felt cool because I was like, we're dressing up for basketball.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, oh, that guy's on the basketball team. And I had a basketball tie on. It was sick. No, I really wasn't that cool. I don't know. What do you want from me?
I know that's good. That you answered my question. Okay. I'm satisfied.
That
now.
only took 10 minutes to answer one question.
So I don't know if you saw this on. You playing footsie with me?
Your feet are on my side.
Dude, my feet are definitely not over the halfway point.
We need to draw a line.
I don't know if you saw this on Twitter, but it went like kind of viral. But it's a screenshot of a post on Reddit from the subreddit relationship advice.
Okay.
And I'm just going to read the whole thing because it's pretty interesting.
Okay.
So
are you on Reddit looking for relationship advice?
No. I actually just saw it on Twitter.
Interesting.
But I'm not saying I would never be on this subreddit. I definitely probably would.
Okay.
So the title of it is, I very recently found out my fiance is rich.
Oh, I saw this.
Did you read the whole thing?
I think so.
Yeah. Okay. So as the title suggests, I just found out that my fiance is wealthy, and I mean ridiculously so. He proposed to me, and then a few days ago, he started talking about prenups, and I laughed at that, saying broke people don't have prenups. And he was like, who said I was broke? Which then led to him explaining to me that he was, quote, comfortable. The problem isn't that he comes from money, has money. It's that I'm angry that I never knew, and that he could have helped us pay for our dog's surgery by paying for it. But no, I had to sell the only thing of worth that I had in my life in order to finance our dog's medical bills.
That seems a bit extreme.
On what?
I sold the only thing of worth in my life.
Well,
Like what?
but I mean, we'll continue, okay?
Okay.
I have literally been providing for us because he's an aspiring writer, and I wanted to help him in his dreams. I pay all the bills and provide for us both. I don't get why he hid it. Like, I get him not telling someone they're wealthy after the first couple dates/months, but you'd think after 4 years we've been together and supporting him that I would have known. I'm just trying to make sure that I'm not angry for selfish or materialistic reasons. I grew up poor, and I am now part of the working poor, so my view on money and wealth might be skewed. I feel like he used me this whole time, and that I had to work crazy hours and work a second job occasionally to support us when he could have so easily taken care of us both or even just paid his share. Okay.
Dude, this guy seems like the worst.
Now, the last line is, for those asking, he has full access to this inheritance. He's always had access to it.
Okay, so it's
Then-
an inheritance. Oh, there's more?
And then I also saw on Twitter, because it's just a screenshot, so someone said, like, I was reading through more of the subreddit on Reddit, and it turns out it's between $100 and $200 million.
What?
That's what she said. That he's rich. So the inheritance was between $100 and $200 million. And this guy didn't work. He lived at home. His fiance worked 2 jobs to pay their bills, and he didn't work at all. And she had to sell. And it turns out, I think the thing that she sold was like her grandmother's famous vase. That's like the only piece left from like her grandmother's heritage.
Oh, shit.
Or something like that. God. So then a response to this is,
all right,
what did he say when you talked about this with him? Because if you hadn't yet, there's more issues in that relationship than hidden money. And then she says, he did a lot of talking because my jaw was on the floor when he told me how much his grandparents left him. I can honestly say that I had to sit down for a minute because I couldn't wrap my mind around that amount. When I finally decided to lift my jaw from the floor, I asked him why he'd lied to me and let me work so hard when he could have so easily stepped in. And he was like, yeah, well, money is what tore my family apart, and people never like me for me when they know that I have money. He also went in on how he decided to stop using his family money before meeting me because he wanted to know he could do things on his own, which I reminded him that he didn't do anything on his own for over 3 years, for over 3.5 years, because I carried his load of the household bills. When I asked him why he didn't step in when I was selling my mother's violin for a dog he brought into our lives, his answer was, well, I didn't think you would really sell it, and before I knew it, you did.
Damn.
Then this all led to a shouting match, and I asked him to leave my apartment.
Good for her. I mean, like, I get where this guy's coming from, because if I had like $100 million, I wouldn't go out and tell everybody, especially if I'm someone that I'm dating, because,
yeah,
I don't know. Like, I would want to make sure. But after 4 years.
Yeah, like how long would you wait before you tell them that you have this inheritance of like an insane amount?
I feel like I would tell them around the time of like, hey, we could maybe become boyfriend and girlfriend. Like, I don't know how long.
Oh, that's pretty early. So you wouldn't date for like a year, and then I was thinking
no, because I feel like, well,
Because like if you tell them when you guys are just starting to date, then you don't know if she's dating you because like the potential of all the money or not.
Yeah, but I wouldn't want someone to be my girlfriend unless I think that I would want to be with them for a long time and therefore trust them to tell them that.
Yeah.
Like if I'm just dating somebody casually, I wouldn't tell them.
Yeah.
And I also wouldn't be dating someone that I can't tell that to. Like be with like girlfriend and boyfriend with.
But like, dude, 4 years and you never brought it up.
That's fucked. And then she sold her mom's violin, which
her grandma's violin.
Her grandma's violin. How much is that worth?
Probably a lot.
Damn, bro. Like,
bro, she was working 2 jobs.
Yeah.
And he sits at home and writes.
This guy's kind of a piece of shit.
It sounds like I from stuff I saw on Twitter, he also like she pays for like when they go out with like her credit card and like her like she's pays for most of the stuff. And I just like I do get his perspective in a sense when it's like,
but he's taking it too far,
bro. Like if you guys are struggling, just go take out some of the fucking money. Like you don't even have to use it all. Just take out a few thousand or something.
Exactly, for a dog surgery that you bought. It's your dog.
Yeah, it's your dog.
Oh god.
And he I don't know. It's just like I actually do get wanting to like prove yourself. Like prove to yourself that you can make something.
Yeah.
And like that you don't need your family's inheritance. But clearly he did need it.
And he's relying on somebody else.
Yeah, so it's the same as relying on your inheritance.
Exactly.
Just worse.
But yeah, so much worse because it's someone else's money that doesn't have the money.
Yeah.
So don't be like that guy.
I do wonder what it would be like if you just were like happen to be born into a mega rich family you
just have an inheritance. It's crazy.
Have like a $500 million inheritance. Like how would that, I mean, I'm not trying to sound like they are struggling, but like it would fuck with your head.
Yeah. I think it would be
a
hard.
lot of ways.
Yeah. Cause I feel like it'd be harder to trust people because people, you don't know if they're talking to you or with you cause your money.
Yeah.
That's probably why it's hard for famous people to like have relationships. A lot of famous people, relationships don't work out.
Yeah. Well, I don't get why famous people always date other famous people. Because I feel like don't you think it would work out better if they were with someone that's not famous so that they're like out of like the constant like famousness?
I mean, yeah, but also it would be hard to trust somebody that isn't famous because someone that's famous, like,
because they don't need your money.
Yeah, because they're famous too, and you're on the same page, and it's like you could do famous things together. But also, I feel like there's so much into this famous bubble that they don't really associate with us common folk, you know?
Yeah, some of them seem
yes.
pretty like down to earth people.
Like there are people that just have like regular boyfriend or girlfriend or husband and wife.
Yeah,
just like random people. But I don't know.
It is also weird how Hollywood, like, they all. Like you said, a lot of the relationships don't work out, and a lot of them just go in these big dating circles where
it's just a big orgy. Dude.
Yeah, like this person dates this person for 2 years, and then they date someone else famous for 2 years, then they date someone else for 3 years, and by the end, it's like
you dated Hollywood.
You dated like the whole cast of Fast and Furious.
Yeah, so I don't know. I also don't know the cast of Fast and Furious.
I think Paul Walker, but rest
dead.
In peace. Brock. Who's Brock?
The Rock.
Oh, Brock from Pokemon?
Dwayne the Brock Johnson?
Yo, imagine if The Rock had a brother that just sucked and his name was Brock.
I mean, his name's not
and
Brock.
His name is Wayne Brock.
Wayne Brock Johnson. Could be.
Yo,
Could
Brock.
be. Well, I found something today that I thought was interesting that I was curious to see what you thought about it. Have you ever heard of a freegan?
No, I haven't, but I'm scared.
So, guess what a freegan is? Freegan. Freegan.
If I had to guess, I'd say it's some type of person who.
Yeah, it's a person.
It's a type of person who I think they are like. They try to break away from. Maybe like from societal norms, like they do everything really weird on purpose because they think society is like wrong.
Like they want to be free
of like any social construct. So like they don't talk to people normally in the street. They go up and they go like,
okay, a freegan might do that. So a freegan stands for a free vegan, and so it's a vegan person who. I think the I'll just explain it first and then I'll.
Okay.
So it's somebody who like. they don't buy their own food. They only get food. Basically, they dumpster dive. And they get food, like they don't want to waste anything, and they will take people's waste and eat it.
Okay.
So I found that word, and that just, it blows my mind. So I feel like a freegan may be somebody like who you explained.
Yeah.
I just
they could be a freegan and this other thing as well.
Yeah. And we do need some freegans in our lives because there's a lot of wasteful food, and if someone can just, take our waste and consume it, that's great. I don't know how you get to that point.
How did you hear about freegans?
Just some Googling. And
but
you stumble across things on Google,
Okay.
I found this article of like new words that were added to the dictionary, and that was one of them.
Oh, I like it. So they.
Do you want to read the definition to you?
Yeah,
like the Oxford
dictionary
definition. A person who rejects consumerism and seeks to help the environment by reducing waste, especially by retrieving and using discarded food and other goods. So,
like it seems like good. I mean, like I wouldn't want to be a freegan, but I think
the freegans.
Yeah, good for them. But that sounds just disgusting because how can you trust? Remember in Tiger King how the meat they would eat
would like Walmart expired meat.
Well, it's not well, that's the thing. They tried to defend it. They're like, oh, it's not really expired. It's just like the sell by date, and they legally have to throw it out, but it's still good.
So I guess they were freegans. Kind of.
Tiger, yeah. Joe Exotic is a freegan. Well,
no,
he's
just in jail now. So
what do you call? Oh, carnivore. He's a freenivore. That's what he. Well, no, because
I'm sure he didn't only eat.
Yeah, no,
yeah.
Bro,
there's a good try though.
There's people nowadays that are like that's a diet. Is carnivore diet?
Really? Like you only eat meat?
Like there's Yeah, it's like a common thing.
So
bodybuilders do it.
Cholesterol's probably insane.
What?
Cholesterol's probably insane. I guess you probably eat lean meat, maybe.
I know that there are certain. With any diet, there's certain health things. Like if you go keto, there's certain things that are going to be a little out of balance. If you go vegan, there will be some things that are a little deficient. So I think it's probably the same, but there are some people that actually like have really good results doing carnivore. Like I know this one bodybuilder guy, and I think for like 8 months now, he's only eaten eggs and meat.
Ew.
Yeah.
Get some vegetables, dude.
I know.
Well, like it's not going to kill you, is it?
No, I don't think for him it's been working well, but
like
I think it depends on your body.
But like, why can't you just throw some broccoli in, or like a little bit of spinach?
It's like how keto. I don't know, but maybe it's like keto, where if you eat like a little bit of carbs, it fucks up the whole ketogenic thing.
Okay,
Well,
sure. I just wonder if freegans are they vegan too, because then they're being picky with the scraps that they're looking through.
Oh, are they not vegan?
I don't know. It wasn't.
I thought the whole idea was that they were vegans. That also.
I'll say, do freegans eat meat?
Because I mean, it would make more sense if they were vegan based on the name. Free vegan.
That's what. I guess. But the vast majority of freegans are vegans. However, a small portion will eat meat. So then you're just a dumpster diver.
Yeah.
So, but then you're being picky with the scraps you're looking through. Like, what are you just looking for a salad?
If vegans, if vegans want to save the planet or like help the environment, shouldn't they just not let this, like if they are against eating dead animals, they're going to just look at a dead animal that's already dead and just ignore it? That's when it's in the trash? Like it seems like counterintuitive.
See, I think that's harder to defend than being vegan, because being vegan, I get it. Like you don't want to support, because like if you're buying meat, then that means more people are going to be making the meat.
Yeah,
I get that. But if you're a freegan, you're not even buying the meat. You're just seeing scraps.
Yeah, so you are looking at this poor dead animal and just letting it be.
And whether or not you eat it doesn't really make a difference.
Yeah.
Like it does in terms of you don't have to buy more of whatever vegan stuff you would buy, but the meat itself is just going to go away anyways.
Yeah.
So
I mean, maybe they just don't like eating meat, which is like, if you just don't want to eat meat, whatever.
Do whatever you want. Like that's cool though that people are doing that. That seems a little dangerous.
It does,
and kind of gross.
But what's that saying? No bland man ever changed the world or something.
No,
there's some saying about like you got to do like crazy shit to change the world.
Keep on pushing.
Keep keep on keeping on.
If you can
Hard
dream it,
work
you can
pays
do it.
off.
Yeah, hard work is always the good work.
You can, if you believe, you can achieve.
If you can dream it,
If it's popsicle, it's possible.
You can probably do it. If you can fly it, you can guide
There's
it.
no I in team,
There's no.
but there's an I in win.
Yep. There's an I and I too. Oh, there isn't an
No,
I.
there's
no,
not
there's
an
an
I.
I.
There's an I
There's an I
and
and I.
an
There's not
I.
an I and I.
Yeah.
Now we're getting somewhere.
This
Sweet.
is why you guys learn things from our show. Wait. Don't try and change the subject.
Oh, there's more?
This goes back to my theory, one of my many famous John theories.
Uh,
What was that? You didn't even say anything.
that was a voice
Oh
crack.
my god.
Fuck.
I've said in the
Yes.
past that I think a very awesome business idea is a restaurant where you go in
You just pick up scraps.
and
Dumpster restaurant.
No, listen. I have it all planned out.
All right.
So you can pay a set fee, and you go in, and after this fee, you sit down and you get your freshly cooked meal like a normal restaurant. Or you can go in and pay a much smaller fee, and you get to pick a certain table. So you eye out a table that you think they're not finishing all their food. You say, when they leave, I get that table for like a third of the price. And
Okay.
you go in,
Pick up scraps.
and whatever is on the table is free game. So,
yeah, unfortunately, the people are not going to like that.
but maybe it's a thing where you sign before you go in. It's like, because I think you can do crazy things as long as people sign their life away first.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
and we would call it free
freegans.
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 Freaking freegans.
Yeah.
Sure, freaking freegans.
Although with freegans at this moment in time, I don't see how they don't all have COVID, because if they're just picking up scraps, chances are may have been COVIDed.
Some people are like immune to it, so
Immune to COVID?
yeah,
Like you just can't
well,
get
no,
it?
like asymptomatic.
Yeah, no, I know.
So maybe they're just chilling, but they have it.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. They still have it.
Yeah,
And
maybe.
the freegans are the problem.
I mean, I don't know. Once someone does some research on how many freegans have COVID, we can discuss
how many
this.
freegans are there?
Do you think you could look that up?
How many freegans are
Look
there?
up like population of freegans.
How many freegans?
But don't you think that restaurant would be cool?
I mean, yeah, but I just don't see a
Like-
lot of people doing it.
Would you ever do it?
No.
What is it about or eating someone else's meal where, like, if they're in your family or they're a direct friend of yours,
Mm-hmm.
like, I wouldn't want to eat your meal, but I'd be way more likely to eat the rest of your pasta than, like, random Joe Schmo on the other table's pasta.
But that's because you know me.
But the risks are the exact same.
I would say no, because you know what kind of shit I get into. You know I'm not like eating poop.
Okay, but no one.
You don't know what that guy's doing. All
Okay.
right, the guy at table 4.
But even if he eats
could be a
just
freegan.
all McDonald's, drinks a lot of soda,
Well,
that doesn't affect his actual meal on his plate.
yeah, but
Now
maybe he has an STD of the mouth, and I don't,
Oh,
or you're pretty sure I don't.
you can get you could get herpes from food, right?
I don't know.
If someone has herpes on their mouth.
I don't know, but freegan's probably gotten it by now. So when I was, do you want to keep talking about this? 'Cause
No.
I found an answer. Well,
Okay.
not really, but I did find something that freegans are critical of vegans. So this is like a step above vegans. That these
snap.
people are probably the most critical people on the planet. And like, I don't want to shit
Damn.
on vegans. Like, if you're vegan, that's great.
But
It's
a
just
lot of them are annoying.
It's just the people that are very pushy about
The
it.
extremists.
It's just people who are pushy about their beliefs.
Yeah.
And like, I get it, but I'm probably
But
not
it's
gonna-
fucking annoying.
It's kind of annoying. And I'm sure vegans are probably like, oh, this fucking freegan guy is just eating out of my salad out of the dumpster.
Yeah.
And he's shitting on me because I bought my food.
Yeah.
But that's
Well,
how you get rich.
I will say, if you talk to a freegan, they're probably not the most fun.
oh, I
'cause
would have nothing in common.
They're gonna
with
make
freegan.
you feel bad, like
Oh, yeah.
because you went to Jersey Mike's earlier today.
But they're going to feel good because they're eating my sandwich, but picking off all my turkey.
If they were true freegans, they would eat a homeless guy's vomit when he pukes in front of them, because they can't let that food go to waste.
Yeah,
You know?
I guess.
So there's got to be a top of the top freegan out there.
yeah, who's like the king freegan or queen?
I'm curious who started that. It was probably a homeless guy, huh?
Yeah, it was probably just like some homeless guy, and then some hipsters were like, "Oh, this might be cool," and then they just tried it, and they're like, "I'm a free vegan. I'm a freegan,"
Yeah.
and there it is.
Wait,
now
but
it's a word.
so we don't know how many there
Oh
are.
no, I didn't really say.
Oh, okay.
Um,
All right. Well, I got something else for you.
okay, I have another thing too after your.
What if Mars has water on it because we used to live there and we messed up the climate so badly that we had to send an escape pod to Earth with only Adam and Eve in it, and the pod was the asteroid that wiped out the dinosaurs?
What? That was a lot going on there. I was confused and I couldn't talk without a burp coming.
This is
Sorry, guys.
oh shit, we should do the ad.
All right, we'll hold this thought.
We're gonna hold this. We're gonna all right, guys, before we get too deep into this episode, we're gonna take a minute. Oh, I got
Shit.
Oh.
Kind of came out of nowhere.
All right, guys, we're going to take a quick break here to tell you guys about the sponsor of today's episode, Real Paper. Listen, we talk about poop.
All the time.
Everybody poops. You know, it's a daily thing. So while you're doing it, you might as well be helping the environment and helping people around the world by using 100% eco-friendly paper.
Wait, so there's eco-friendly toilet paper now?
There is, Kyle. It is
Wow.
made 100% from bamboo. It is plastic-free, so there's no plastic in the packaging on any part of this.
Beautiful.
And every roll purchased helps fund access to clean toilets for those in need.
That's
So
beautiful.
not only are you helping the environment, but you're helping other people as well.
Feels good to help people.
It does. And what's great about this is that you'll never run out of toilet paper again. You know, nobody likes when you got to resort to like a sock or
Your hand or sock.
What's awesome is Real offers home delivery, so you can choose how often they send you more toilet paper. So you'll never have to be that guy. On top of that, it is free shipping, and if you guys use code PEAKED, that's PEAKED, you get 25% off your order. That's a quarter of your order. It's just gone. Poof.
Where do I go to find it?
You can find it at realpaper.com. That's REEL paper.com. Definitely check this out, guys. Kyle and I have been using it the last couple weeks now, and we're really enjoying it.
Yeah, this is 100% honesty time. This is actually probably my favorite toilet paper I've ever used.
Yes.
Like it is just the perfect amount of like
soft and firm. And texture.
and it doesn't leave anything behind.
No, you
It's
gotta
great.
love it. Your butt will appreciate it, so definitely check it out, guys. Use code PEAKED for 25% off at realpaper.com. Okay, so we're back, baby. What a interesting day. So,
What did you just read me before I burped?
all right, I'll read this again. I need you to process this with me, okay?
I'll process. I got it.
What if Mars has water on it?
Okay.
You know, we know there's water on Mars. Because we used to live there and we messed up the climate so badly that we had to send an escape pod to Earth with only Adam and Eve in it, and the pod was the asteroid that wiped out the dinosaurs.
Who thought of this?
This is actually like it's a meme.
That's
I
well
think,
thought.
but it's actually a really interesting concept.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard like a real theory about that with Venus because their atmosphere is so fucked, and Venus is like a similar like bottom part to Earth. Like I think there's water and like land and stuff.
Oh, there's land? I thought Venus was one of the big gas
No, it's
ones.
not a gas planet. It's like
It's
a rock planet, but it has really like
we couldn't go
sulfur
there.
atmosphere.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's like it rains like sulfur water.
Yeah, dude, imagine. But like honestly, what's to say that didn't happen really? Because back like they know, I think they know, or the theory is that a huge asteroid came and wiped out all the dinosaurs and like life formed or whatever. But who's to say that asteroid wasn't a pod? Because we don't there were no videos.
We don't know.
We don't know what exactly that asteroid looked like.
It was probably different technology.
Oh yeah, it's a totally different planet, different world.
Whoa.
It could have been maybe Adam and Eve were in there and it looks like a rock, but they're in some different form, like of different. We could alter matter where it just looks like a rock, but they're there somehow.
Dude, I just thought of something that is blowing my mind currently.
Okay.
So, what if there was like Earth 2.0 and it was the exact same water, like it's just the same planet, but different group of people. Like it's humans, but let's just say they kind of started over from the beginning.
Wait, is this like an alternate world? Or what are you saying?
Let's say there's another Earth in our solar system that like we didn't know about.
Yeah, it's called Birth.
Birth. There's Birth and Earth. Okay, so then there's people on Birth.
Oh, we don't know about Birth.
No, we don't know about Birth.
Okay,
so there's humans on Birth.
Yeah.
And they kind of just started over.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder, and they had the exact same resources that we have currently. Like, what would be different? Like, would they be at the same place that we are now?
Dude, I bet it would be like totally different.
I wonder if it would be, because there are certain people that have like changed our entire history and the way we like use things and different things we have.
Yeah.
Maybe there would be a different mind over there.
Damn.
They would do something completely different. Or a bunch of idiots, then they'd be stuck in like the dark ages and like the bubonic plague still.
Yeah, because like innovation is all based on someone's mind, someone's creative mind.
Mm-hmm. There it is.
There it is. Creative mind. But no, seriously, like where would we be in terms of the current self-driving cars and space travel without Elon Musk? If Elon Musk happened to be on Birth and not Earth,
that's what I'm saying.
We might be in a totally different spot right now.
There could be like a Belon Dusk who's doing like more shit.
Oh, snap, dude.
I mean, like the chances are there is an exact, well, statistically, according to Infinity, we've been down this road before, but there is another Earth that is the exact same.
Yeah, but
else.
Even if there's an Earth that's not the exact same, but it's just a planet, like there probably is a planet with humans out there. Or
yeah.
Maybe not even humans.
I don't know.
That's actually like, we say we believe in aliens and that we think there's other life out there.
Mm-hmm.
And I do think that, but I think when I say that statement, I don't actually really think of what that means sometimes.
Yeah.
When I act like right now, I actually just thought that right here, right now, in this point in time, there is I think there is someone out there, whether it's a human or a different life form, that's just doing the same thing. Maybe they're at work right now.
Yeah.
On Birth out.
And they're wondering about Earth.
Yeah, bro. That's actually so crazy to me.
It makes you feel way less important too.
And it kind of feels good because it like, you know that like you can try as hard as you want, but you're gonna die. But like, there's probably someone struggling with like mental health over on Birth, and they feel anxiety.
You guys are just as fucked up as we are on Birth.
I wish we could. That's how we get our podcast to go viral. We are the first podcast to somehow find our way to Birth's internet.
Okay.
What if the internet's By the way, guys, we're totally sober.
Yeah, we are.
Someone, not me, someone smart, finds a way to like connect the internet systems.
I got it.
Of Earth and Birth, but like we find out about that early from insider intel, and then we offer our podcast, and they've never heard of a podcast, so we're the new Joe Rogan. We're the innovators.
Let's go. So who's our smartest friend?
Willig.
All right, Willig's got to do it. Willig can't. No one can.
Yeah, no.
I don't know, man.
But it is actually crazy because people speculate that like, oh, we're killing the planet or whatever. We're getting to a point where maybe eventually we won't be able to live here anymore. It's not sustainable. I honestly think that could have happened on Mars. And maybe that's why Mars is so desolate and like fucked up.
Yeah, but I also feel like obviously that's not true. but here's my proof that it isn't true. If it was true, then Adam and Eve would have come with the knowledge of the future world that can send a pod over to another planet.
Oh, and Adam and Eve were just kind of dummies.
And they were kind of dumb. Like, she fucking ate an apple or some shit.
When she was told
she
not
wasn't
to.
Supposed to. But this is also going on the Christianity realm. There was probably some other random dude named, like, I don't know, Perry. And
Adam and Eve and Perry?
Adam
or just
Eve and
Adam and Eve were
Perry
not...
and, like Christine.
Oh, okay.
Well, way back then, it was probably like, I don't know, like Ugith or something. Ugith and like Glob.
Is Ugath the girl? Ugath is the girl,
Pick
right?
and choose.
Dude, the first,
What was the first name?
wait. There's so many questions.
Like what were like named back in like 200?
It was like, well, they didn't have language. Like,
Yeah, who's the
but
first
how
one
did
to
they
have a name?
They had to call someone something before they had language.
Yeah.
Wait, I want to talk about this, but I
This
also
is
don't
so
want to
many
forget
layers.
I don't want to
All right,
forget
all
this
right,
thought. There was like the first human.
Yeah. Well, probably not. There were probably multiple because they had to reproduce.
Yeah, but that's dude, this is a big mind fuck.
I
So
know.
like I don't probably, if I had to guess, I don't think Adam and Eve was like the real story.
Yeah.
I think it was monkeys. But even if they came from monkeys, there had to be two. And
And there was someone with the first name.
well, yeah, but there was also
That's what's blowing my mind. What was his name?
it was just a sound.
Ugh.
It had to be.
Yeah. I don't
Or
know.
maybe it was sign language before speaking language. Because they used their hands before they very much utilized their vocal cords.
I just don't get how a language even like started.
Well, they probably needed it, so they point at something, they go like, nah, and then they go this one, and they go, eh.
Yeah, but like
And then they just develop,
yeah, but
and eventually you run out
John,
of...
Kyle. I know, but it's still I don't get it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that I don't get that I'll never understand, and that kind of sucks, but it's also kind of nice because I don't have to think too hard because it's like this doesn't matter at all. You know?
Someone else already dealt with it.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just here to soak it up.
Mm-hmm. I'm just here to talk about it on a podcast
Yeah.
like I'm an idiot.
But, okay, wait. I just can't... So, the first human, like, I get it was, like, probably evolution, so
Yeah.
it wasn't directly a human.
But there was someone that was like close to us.
Yeah, the first person that was, like, sort of close
And
to
they were
us.
short as shit. They
Does
were
that
like
mean that,
3'8".
like, their parents were, like, borderline ape? But then maybe something happened to where the new kid, because of evolution, is, like, a little less ape, and then a little less ape, and then...
Yeah, I don't know.
You know? Because back in the day, they thought the like Homo sapiens or Homo erectus or whatever were really hairy type things.
Yeah, I feel like people weren't. It wasn't just like one day. It was like these two monkeys just like gave birth to like you.
No,
Like
I know.
It's probably it's such a slow progression that you probably don't even notice a difference.
Yeah.
And like that's how like we've been getting taller over time.
Yeah, that's true.
So. So I had a thought and then a sneeze
And then
was gonna come and
it
then
all just erupted.
and then everything went away,
Okay.
including
Well,
the sneeze.
how did we get here?
I don't know. This has been
Oh, I don't know. I was just thinking like, it's crazy that there was like the first people.
yeah.
Okay, so here's another one. Humans now, we have a conscious mind. We're aware of our thoughts and like how we feel and think.
Mm-hmm.
And from my understanding, we're the only animals that
Yeah.
do that. Apes right now, like monkeys, don't have that.
Yeah.
So there had to have been a point when whenever we evolved from monkeys, there had to have been a point when that conscious mind like
A little
turned
bit.
on.
Yeah.
So think about the first person to be conscious, and like maybe your parents aren't. So your parents are just these brain dead monkeys that are like trying to just like eat shit, and then
I'm sure a lot of people feel
and
that
then
way.
you are this conscious thing, and you start thinking of like music, and no one else like gets it. They don't get you.
Yeah, who's the first person that sang? And they're like, that sounds good. Sorry.
No, it's good.
uh,
It started with humming. That's why I think that's why Kid Cudi resonates with us.
Yeah, you're right.
See, it feels good.
Not when your voice cracks, though.
When you're in the presence of someone who's just like good at singing and they just sing for you, there's so much dopamine there.
Is that how you feel when I sing?
I've
Feels
never
pretty
heard you
dope.
sing for real.
It's something that I hide. It's a true talent that I hide from people.
Yeah. Yo, also, right now, I'm like, so you know the feeling when you're in bed after you work, when you work out really hard and you're totally exhausted. So
you're exhausted?
Yeah, but whoa, no. I'm getting somewhere with this. It's a progression,
Okay.
Kyle. So
evolution.
No, I'm not just saying you're tired from work. I'm talking like when you're in bed and you just like lay down, don't move, pass out, like that tired.
That's a good feeling. Kind of.
Yes, it is, and it's because like everything's out of the tank. I'm in this state where like mentally I'm there, but physically I'm not. Like my body is fine, but it's really like I feel good. I feel in this very weird Zen-like state where like when you came over today, like sometimes before a podcast I get a little anxious and like, all right, gotta like make sure I grab this and that and bam, bang, boom. Today I'm just like, I think I'm tired so much to the point where like for today it's like a reset. Like I'm just in this state of tiredness to where I just don't care, sort of.
Okay.
And it's a nice feeling.
So you're physically tired, but you're not.
No, I'm fine.
Oh, you're just mentally tired.
I'm like, it's
I kind of
like,
feel the same way.
It's like hovering right now.
Yeah, I feel mentally tired, but physically I feel fine.
Not your chest.
It's a little sore still. Someone commented that I felt my chest and they liked it.
Yeah, it was kind of weird.
I don't know. Is this attractive?
Yeah, like
rubbing.
Should we just like?
I'll just start
sensually rub our.
Welcome back to Peak to Middle School.
I'm picturing my nipples. Picture nipples with me. 3, 2, 1.
I wish we didn't do that. That was just one of those
What
things
is
that you
this
do
episode, dude?
Yeah. Well, anyway.
All right. Well, before we wrap this episode up, we have some segments every week. And if you guys are new around here and enjoyed this episode somehow, you guys should leave a review on the Apple Podcasts app. We say it every single week. It means a lot to us. Even if you guys prefer to listen on YouTube or on Spotify, please, if you have an iPhone, go to the Apple Podcast app, search Peak to Middle School, rate us 5 stars, and write a review. It means a lot, helps the show grow, and then we can be mega famous and spread our podcast to birth.
Yay.
And be the next Joe Rogan.
There are actually a couple...
What?
Someone is dying outside.
I think they're playing basketball out there, but...
there were a couple reviews recently that made me smile. So thanks, guys.
Yes.
It made me smile.
Thank you. You know, we love to see it. I check it like every morning, hoping that we get more. So if you guys want to know that tomorrow morning I'll be looking at my phone and I could see your name. Not that like that really is.
There's
that
probably
cool,
not one person that wants that.
No.
So.
All right. Well, today we have why'd you Google that and fan questions. So for my why'd you Google that? Why do dogs and cats not get along?
That's a great question. That's always like the TV shows, like the dog and the cat, they don't get along.
And it's weird because you see the rare times when like that family that has the dog and the cat that love each other.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's my dream.
Yeah, so I needed to know. So here's the deal. They have an innate dislike for one another, meaning that they will naturally fight until they draw blood or one retreats, tail between its legs. But their mutual hatred must go deeper than a simple predatory instinct.
Whoa.
There are a few reasons for this. Originally, the fights were about food. Dogs and cats haven't always been as well looked after as we do today. In Britain years... What? What's Britain years? It was the same years. In Britain years ago... Oh my God. In Britain years ago, stray cats and dogs roamed the streets looking for scraps of food to survive. So they kind of had to battle it out. Survival of the fittest. Also, there's one that says, are they natural enemies? Given the chance, most dogs will eat kittens and chase anything that runs, including cats.
Oh, jeez.
This means that cats will naturally try to scare off dogs. Blah, 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 you know?
Golden Retriever is not going to eat a cat. I'm sorry.
In this period, they will learn to coexist with the other if there are no unpleasant consequences. So they can learn and grow and become better and learn to accept one another, which we need to do better as a society right now.
I think we can all work on it.
We can all learn from what dogs and cats are doing.
There's dogs and cats in our world. They need to get along. There's all kinds of people in the world. We need to get along.
Yes.
That was
beautiful. We can coexist, although maybe we have biologically or through history been told that we can't. We can prove it wrong.
Exactly. Okay. Well, that was beautiful. So my why'd you Google that is also dog related.
Bro, we've had a lot of
dogs lately. That wasn't on purpose. I Googled world's biggest. And dog popped up. And So then I found this article of like all the tallest animals of all time.
Okay.
So there's a horse that was 6'10", and that's just his back.
Oh
6'10".
my god. Yo, how does anyone
His
like
name
get
was
on
Big
him
Jake.
to ride that?
Big Jake.
Wait, is there a photo?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Well, it's hard to tell.
it's like edited. I don't know how tall
Is
that
that
kid
a?
is.
Oh, that's a kid. I thought that was like an
Yeah.
adult for a second,
No.
but still,
How tall do you
6'10"
think
is
6'10"
huge.
Yeah, that's like this. That's a center.
Yeah.
There was a donkey that was 5'8", which
Oh
is
my
almost as tall.
God.
It's almost as tall as us. There was
It's taller than you.
no, fuck you. I'm 5'10", bitch.
No, you're 5'7".
No, I'm not though. Great Dane Zeus was 3'10", which for a dog doesn't sound that big, but look at this dog.
Oh my
It's got the
god,
longest legs.
dude, that's like up to her boobs.
Yeah. So that's the size of like a third grader.
Dogs like that actually kind of not that type of dog, but I'm just saying dogs that are.
Well, I don't like Great Danes anyways. They're not that cute.
I think they're
They're
cute.
too big.
Just dogs that are so big to where like they could actually stomp you and like kill you if they wanted to.
Yeah.
It's kind of scary.
They
Like
kinda
Bernese
are.
mountain dogs, that they weigh like 250.
Yeah, but they're really fluffy and cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's a hamster that's like a foot tall.
What?
Yeah.
What? There's a dude. That's like a bunny.
I know. It's gigantic. I don't know what these people feed these things, but
Damn, bro,
Yeah.
that's awesome. Well,
okay. Well,
cool. You learn something new
Yeah.
every day, guys. Moving on here, we have fan questions. One of them that Kyle and I both thought was kind of funny is a question from Anthony.Bacardo. And he says, how do you have so much confidence on a daily basis?
do I?
Bro,
I don't think I do.
we don't, dude. I
don't
promise
know.
you.
Yeah, we promise. We are just like you guys. Like, we are just normal dudes.
I think maybe the episodes, like, obviously we have an air of like confidence in front of a microphone. Like I don't have any fear of speaking or like expressing myself, but I think it's only partly because we've done it for like 170 episodes.
It's the 10,000 hours, but we're not quite at 10,000, but we're like on our way.
Yeah, and also it's just me and Kyle, so we have no reason to be self-conscious.
Yeah.
You know, like if my mom was in here just staring at me behind my back, I probably would be a little. Or if there was one of you guys who I don't know was just like
lurking.
Yeah, I love this show. Oh, bro, the lights. Let's just finish the episode like this.
The cherry on top. All right, lights are off.
I'm gonna say right now, this has been the most eventful episode we've done in a year.
Like
maybe?
this one has just had no structure, and
But
like
it's
it
been
happens
really
a lot.
good.
But this has just been like, this is the cherry on top of just the lights turning off. We've had people yelling in the background.
Yeah, it's great. It's
burping
awesome.
in the middle of sentences.
So Kyle, how do you have so much confidence on a daily basis?
Man, let me tell you, I just look in the mirror and I say, "You are the man," and then I just move on from there.
Yeah, I do basically just that. I look in the mirror and I say, I wish my face didn't look like this, but we're stuck with it, so you might as well just go about your day as confident and as happy as you can.
Yeah, I just, it's just nice being me. So, you just wake up and I'm like, I'm Kyle again. I get to be Kyle. It's a privilege to be me.
Yes.
No. But on a real note, we're not that confident.
No. I mean, like, I don't think I'm not like, I don't like hate who I am or whatever, but I think at the end of the day, like, I really do like who I am, and I think I might come off as confident because I really enjoy what I'm doing.
Yeah, I feel like
I'm good at it. Yeah, and I think, I don't know. I think it's easy to be confident if you're like doing what you love.
That's what. I agree with that. And like, I definitely have struggled with self-confidence in my life, and so like I'm probably at my most confident this very second.
Wow.
Well, not this very second,
Peak
but like
second of confidence.
I feel like I've just been getting better and better as a person recently. So to anyone who's like not, you struggle with self-confidence, just like do things that make you happy and do things that you feel like are going to like make yourself a better person, and like the rest follows.
Yeah. And another thing I've learned is that the cool kids who like when you get to the point where you don't give a shit or you realize that the whole cool and not cool kids are like not real, like the whole The whole grouping of like cliques and stuff when you're in school and even in college is weird. But you get to a point where it's like,
We're all just people.
like we're all just chilling. Like I think me and my friends are the cool kids now. And I've also realized that I think people find it attractive, not even in just a romantic sense, but it's just attractive as a person or as a friend when you see someone who is confident. Like you want to be around them.
Yeah.
So.
And just be yourself.
Yeah.
And be confident in yourself.
Very
and there
good.
you go. Okay. Well, that turned out way more wholesome than I thought it would be. Okay. This was another good one. This is from, God, I don't know how to pronounce this. It's either Dufresne Elliot, or it's Dufresne Elliot. Elliot, I don't know how to say your name, dude. But he asked, what smells make you happy?
Ooh, that's a good one.
I feel like
Subway.
I like Subway. That's like a debatable thing. Like some people hate the smell of Subway, and I like it.
People hate
that?
that?
My sister hates it.
Dude.
Yeah, they walk in, they're like, ugh. It smells like
Bread is just awesome.
Yeah, it smells like a bakery. Low key, the smell of gasoline's pretty good.
Yeah.
I like the smell of rain when it hasn't rained in a while on the concrete. Mm-hmm. It's a good smell.
The smell of getting home to your house after being gone for a while.
Yeah, that's a good.
Because everyone's house has its distinct smell.
Mm-hmm. The smell of T-Mobile Park, the garlic fries, because it makes me just feel of like, you know, being happy at a Mariners game, watching them lose 10-0.
The smell of a significant other's clothing, like a hoodie that you borrow, or like, I guess I usually can't fit into their hoodies, but like, I don't know. There's times when I'll
smell.
Yeah, certain smell.
Okay.
Shampoo. I just love all shampoos.
I mean, that's just a good smell.
I know. That's what I'm saying. It makes me happy.
Okay. What's another just like obscure one that you like?
Pickles.
That's disgusting.
Like open a jar of pickles.
Ew. That's like something that'll make you gag. Yeah, shit, I don't know. I kind of like the smell of freshly cut grass.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's good.
That's a good one.
All right. Well, guys, there you have it. Send us more questions if you want your question to be answered on the show. This was super fun. Thank you guys all so much for listening. There's new episodes every single Monday and Thursday. If you want to have another podcast to listen to from us, we have a music podcast called Not a Sheep. It's hosted by me and my buddy Matt. It's the second podcast in the For Our Productions family, and we're trying to grow it. So if you guys want to go subscribe there, go check it out. We have different guests on, talk about a bunch of music shit. Kyle, where can they follow you?
Instagram at KyleStafford36. Follow the podcast at PIMS Podcast. Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Yeah, that's all I got, guys.
We also got a Patreon at patreon.com/PIMS Podcast. So if you guys want more content, want to support the show, help us out, and get some funny stuff that no one else gets to see, go become a patron. Patreon.com/PIMS Podcast. You can follow me at Hey Narwhal on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.